Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is Coffee hypnotherapist. Today's topic is exercising for fun. And I tell you, the word losing weight, I would get rid of the word losing and lost. Maintaining my weight. You know, um, when you're growing up, you're playing, having fun, eating all you can, not gaining weight. Well, why is that? Because we're having fun. We don't think about working out or anything like that and everything. But, when we get older, we get to working, we get to deal, our body gets slowing down, we start getting lazy and everything. I remembered up until I was 30, I always walked everywhere. I lived in Norman, Oklahoma, and you didn't really need a car at the time, and I walked and I stayed about 170, 160. It was when I started driving, that's when I started putting the weight on. Um, I quit working out, but I didn't quit my intakes, and the thing is I do a lot of this for health reasons. Um, I don't do it to look good. I don't do it to, everything. I quit looking at scales because half the time they lie anyway. And, through hypnosis, I can actually help you learn, to lose weight and be motivated and everything. And for some of you, I'm a HMI graduate. I've studied hypnotherapist, everything. And I talk a lot about stuff. I can help anybody through hypnosis, and you know, and through hypnosis, I can help you motivate yourself losing weight, and that's what HMI is, Hypnotherapist Motivation Institution. It's a nonprofit college over in Tarzana, California, and it's a good school, one of the best that I've been to. Um, in that. So, in that, with that, it's still like we playing music, dancing, having a little fun with the music, everything, and all that. Well, believe it or not, you're exercising. The more you move, the more you sweat, the more you're having fun. You're exercising, you know. And if we don't move around enough, our bones will get to the point where they get aggravated, they stiffen, and it's going to be harder and harder to move. Uh, that's one of the reasons why, at the age where people start having skin tear and everything because we don't keep the skin tight working out. Yoga, I know a lot of people are yoga, and that's becoming a more of a popular form. It helps you focus, it helps you meditate, and it coordinates the body. And it don't really feel like much of a workout. I remember I used to be real limber, and I was in me and a buddy of mine. We were in kickboxing, and we decided to take this yoga class. And didn't seem like a whole lot, but that night I found out I had muscles in places I didn't know I had muscles in, and boy, were they sore, But it was like a meditation exercise that really motivated everything. Martial arts, in a way, is really a quick way to lose weight. Um, you're focusing, you're coordinating your body, you're having fun, you're learning techniques, you're working out with a bunch of people. The more you practice, the better you get. And you're not even thinking about, I'm doing this to lose weight. I'm doing this to lose weight. No, we're not. We're doing this like to get rid of frustration, get rid of unwanted spirits, get rid of that unwanted energy, get rid of the stuff that's blocking us from keeping us from doing what we want to achieve our goal. You know, a lot of times, we get up in the morning. If you were to count yourself, the time you get up, time you walk in, get a cup of coffee, time you walk in, eat breakfast, time you go in to get dressed, if you time that, and while you're doing that, you could be stretching, you could be grabbing, picking up, all into a stretch. And even if you work in an office, you can move your body, uh, you know. And the thing is, a lot of times I sit around and I will take my stomach because I can't do sit-ups, and I suck in my stomach tight, and I just, uh, uh, I don't sit there and do it 20, 100 and that. I do a few at a time, and I do a little stretch at a time. It's all through the day. I'm doing a little bit at a time. And I got up to 63 pounds, 263 pounds when I was in the Wounded Warrior program. And when I got out, I was like frustrated, depressed. Because I have osteoporosis, bone disease. And when I got diagnosed with diabetes, I cut down my carbs. And, when I changed my diet, I seem to be wanting to work out more. I go to the parks, I walk, I meet people, and that. And that's another thing about focusing and meditation. People say they meditate when they walk, you know. Now, there is a trick to it. When I'm walking, I'm absorbing everything around. Walking with a buddy, we're talking, we're going around. And we don't realize it, but we may walk 2 miles, we may walk 3 miles, don't even know it because we're occupying our mind. The legs are doing all the work. We're not thinking about walking to lose weight. We're walking to absorb, having fresh air, looking at God's creation, you know, everything. And I know I went to Savannah one time, and I have walked around. There's so much to do in Savannah that I walked 10 miles and didn't even realize it. I started out at 7 o'clock, and when I got it back around, everything closed. It was midnight. That's how much walking I have done and didn't even realize I was doing so much. So I always suggest going to a festival, weekend festival. I go to a Whipping Willow Festival up far north of the border of Kentucky, going into Ohio. And I go to a Floyd Yoga Fest over in Floyd, Virginia on Labor Day weekend. And I do a hippie camp out. And, and hippie camp out's Rainbow Gathering I did for 10 days. And every year that I go these, I lose 7 pounds. I don't gain any more, nothing, but 7 pounds lighter than what I am. And I don't go out working out like that. I walk, I enjoy life, I hike, I do a lot of stuff. Make exercise fun, not a chore, not an effort. I'm working out for fun. I was in a gym the other day, and I'm in a college town. And I tell you, a guy like my age, I'm looking at these young girls, and I'm like, this is what I'm doing it for. And I mean, that's, but I'm looking, it gives me a purpose in life that I'm looking right. And another thing is those mirrors. I don't look at mirrors. All they do is frustrate. Now, when I'm looking good or putting a show on, I'll look in the mirror to see if my clothes look for the field, the professional, But I don't look on there and God, I hope it's a girl. My wife had a boy. I don't do that. Beer and weights to me are enemies. All they do is frustration. Main ingredients, we get frustrated how we look. We get frustrated the way we weigh, which leads to depression. When we lead to depression, we don't feel like doing anything. And when we don't feel like doing anything, then we get anxiety. Then we lose appetite. Then we lose a lot of things. And all we do is a lot of people, when they feel these, they eat more. We do stuff. Alcoholics get into this where they trying to feel, you know. And the thing is finding stuff to motivate me to do more. And I'll tell you a little deal that I've learned. If I feel great, I'm going to look great. And when I feel great, look great, I'm going to do more to motivate myself. I want to get out there. I'm going to do a lot of this stuff. And the more I do it, the more I feel. And the deal is, I work out for health. Um, I watch my diets. I look online for foods I can eat to make me look younger and wrinkles. And, I study a lot. And as you all know, behind me, I read a lot. Um, I'm also an ordained minister. I do minister life coaching. I help people with a lot of a variety of stuff, and this is stuff that was my calling, you know. Buddha always had certain had some knowledge too on losing weight, but he never talked about losing weight. He talked about how the mind and the body connect. When you're working out and you feel a discomfort, that's your body telling you to back off. But it didn't say not to work on other parts of your body. Now, when you feel pain, you went too far. You done messed up. You want to stop, and there is no such thing as gain in pain. No gain, no pain. No, that's not true. Pain means you went too far. And if you go any further, then you've injured yourself a little longer. You know, do the best you can, you know, and I can help you through hypnosis, and it's a lot of what I do in hypnosis is to help motivate you. And if you ever want to write in comments or Ned, I have a website, Coffey's hypnotherapist.com. My information is on there. Now that's Coffey, Coffey, hypnotherapist. And my P.O. box is 483 Talbot, Tennessee. That's TALBOTT, Tennessee. The zip code is 37877 0483. So anytime you guys want me to talk about something, either mail me to that address or send in the chat. Yeah, and any questions, feel free to chat that, and I'm willing to answer any questions that anybody asks. And that's what I'm here for, is to learn, to motivate. And I can also, through hypnosis, help you release tension to where we feel more relaxed and more generated. And so the more we work out, the better we're going to be. And the more we work out, the less depressed we are. And another thing is, I suggest turning the TV off for at least 15 minutes. And also, if you're watching TV, you can also be stretching while we're watching a show. And that's keeping our mind occupied to where I'm not thinking about working out. I'm just stretching, something to do. It's like getting a suntan. I can't lay out in the sun. So I think it's something to do, mowing the yard or, going on hiking. Make it something interesting, just walking, looking for something, looking with a metal detector somewhere. Of course, I better ask permission on people, but make it interesting when you're hiking and walking and stuff. I know a friend of mine's father, he was retired, and it wasn't about the money, but he would pick up cans just to have something to do, and it made it interesting. And when he got so much, he took his grandkids out somewhere. My mom was the same way. So make your walks interesting, you know, and don't worry about how many miles, how many times, or this and that. Just do it, you know. Yeah. Like I said, anybody got any questions, feel free to send into the chat. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hope I covered a lot. And the thing is, I always think positive. If I'm in a positive move, I'm doing great. I moved to Tennessee. I got more involved in stuff than I did where I was living in Oklahoma. Got it back in the National Guard. I started learning guitar lessons. A lot of hiking places. I used to, when I went out walking, I would look for walking sticks and I made walking sticks. I'm retired military and something to do. It was the reason why I did it. And I was going to make money selling these, but I ended up, anybody tell you, you've been to my house, you got a walking stick. The spiritual journey. And yeah. Now, I want everybody take a deep breath. Just, okay, let it out. All right, one more time. Okay, getting that relaxed, getting tension out, and that. As long as I'm not tense, the more relaxed I am, the more I can do, and I feel better about myself. You know. Now, what I want everybody to do is I want you to pick a spot on the ceiling or on the wall, wherever you feel comfortable. Pick a spot. Now, I want you to stare at that spot. Just keep staring at it. Yeah. Yeah. You might want to blink a few times. That's cool. Yeah, but just keep staring at that spot. You might want to close your eyes, but keep them open for right now. Yeah, it's okay to blink a few times. Yeah. Now I want you slowly close your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Now imagine workout, hard effort, don't want to do anything, gets pressure to everything, and a lot, everything. Now I want you to take a deep breath. Let's see. Hold on. Now the top of your head, you feel a little relaxation, kind of a warm feeling, massaging, like going down to your cheeks, to your chin, down to your neck, just feeling relaxed. Letting it go down to your shoulders, going down to your biceps, to your elbows, to your forearm, down to your hands, down to your fingers. Now, this time, when I say inhale, I want you to tighten all that up. Just tighten it up. Ready? Inhale, tighten it, hold it. Hey, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it all out. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? Inhale, tighten everything. And out. Okay, now we're going to work our way down to the chest. Working all the way down to the chest, down to the abdomen, down to the stomach, down to the waist. Now, when we inhale, tighten all that up from upper body up. Ready? Hold it tight. Hold it tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it off. Just let it go. Like release that energy. Okay, one more time. Inhale, tighten everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let it go. And now we're feeling relaxed upper body, going down to the hips, going down to our thighs, going to our knees, going to our shins, down to our ankles, down to our heel, down to our foot, all the way to the toes. And when we inhale, we tighten the whole body. Ready? Inhale. Tighten. Ready. There you go. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now, this is a relaxation to help me get rid of the tension. And the more I get rid of this tension, the easier it is to go into a relaxation. And as we're walking through, and then we start noticing the journey, walking through, and then relaxing everything, and we go into a deep sleep. Every time we mention the word deep sleep, with your permission, we automatically go into a deep sleep. And as we're walking through, we hear the sounds. We're feeling more relaxed, more alert, just feeling calm, comfort, not feeling like I have to work hard to achieve my goal. Don't feel like I have to put a lot of effort in losing weight. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying the atmosphere, walking in everything, coming along. Now, as we get closer, we find some spirit tools. And now we pick these spirit tools up and we run into a spirit guide to help us understand these spiritual tools. As we're walking through, we notice a mirror and we look at ourselves in the mirror. And in a positive way, what would you say to yourself in a positive way which would help yourself today? And as we're walking through the forest and everything, noticing the animals, the trees, the flowers, everything growing. And now as we come across, we find some stairs, 20 steps down. Mm-hmm. Now, starting down the steps, we start with 19, 18, 17, 16, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Feel the moment. Relaxing. and feeling good about ourselves, feeling more aware, and feeling more relaxed, more, more and more. And now we go on down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Deep sleep. Every time I mention the word deep sleep, with your permission, we'll go on the hypnotic stage. And now, as we're walking, we find earth magic. And so we take our shoes off, get a little bit of that earth feeling energy in that. Now, as we walk along, we come to a little river bank. Has a waterfall, makes a rainbow, or it could be the ocean, the waves of the ocean, listening in the calm and the relaxation, setting and feeling the energy around, clearing our minds and relaxing. Now, once we clear our mind out, we stretch out on our backs, our feet to the sides, our arms out and our palms up, and we go into relaxation, that we go to a sacred place that we enjoy, that we feel safe. Our place alone, no distraction, no nothing. Feeling calm. This is your place, your journey. And just feeling in another world. Now, as we come back, I know we'd like to stay here, but got to come back. And I want to count from 0 to 5. Be a wide awake. Okay. 0, shut that door, shut all that negative activity, all that negative stuff that kept me from doing what I want to do. Coming 1, coming back into the room. 2, coming more self. 3, coming more alert. 4, starting to wake up. 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. Wide awake. And that feel free to tell me how that feels, how your experience. Also, like I said, send me stuff that you want me to talk about. That way, give me enough time. I can give me something to work on and keep myself busy so I can exercise. And like I said, my P.O. box is 483 Talbot, Tennessee. That's TALBOTT. Zip code is 37877-0483. So send me some letters. I'd like to hear from y'all. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ask me questions, but I put a live chat on there, but I didn't get. But feel free to ask questions. Helps me a lot to talk about if I know what I'm home. But anyway, I'm having fun. I'm doing this because I like it. I've been wanting to help people. It's part of my reason why I do this is if I do a difference to help people, then I feel great with myself, and then I want to go out and enjoy, start dancing and having fun. So, I'd like to hear from y'all. I'll see you next time in that.